Hey guys, Rathalos Soul here. A little while ago, our friends over at the EDH Commander Challenge called us out to participate in the EDH Tag Challenge. We say we just dive right into it. At the moment, the decks that I've got that are completed or are very close to, with the exception of 2 or 3 cards, and I actually enjoy playing are Risk the Redeemed, Scion of the Ur-Dragon, Sliver Overlord, and o-kagachi Vengeful Kami. Heliod, God of the Sun, is another one. However, I'm currently on the fence about taking that one apart due to it playing a little too similarly to Riss. My big project right now is rebuilding Riku of Two Reflections, although it would be at a point in its life before it becomes so focused on making it hyper competitive. I've got a deck tech already written for it, but it'll still be a little while before it's ready to actually be showcased due to having missed out on a lot of the expansions after Dragons of Tarkir. I also have a list drafted for Gishath Sun's Avatar that I need to take another look at, and it's really a matter of time before I'm financially confident in buying what I need for it. Sarah's Sanctum, easily. I remember staring at it in the case at Undiscovered Realm, debating if it was worth the $30 to $40 price tag. And recently, a good friend of mine had told me that it spiked to an absurd $140. After that, it would probably have to be Scalding Tarn at $85, Demonic Tutor at $65, Misty Rainforest at $60, Wooded Foothills at $24, and Polluted Delta at $20. Keep in mind, though, that these values are all according to Card Kingdom, where I usually buy my singles, so there may be some variance among other vendors. I think I'm going to have to be pretty cliche about this one and go with an easy Wrath of God or Damnation, because I just love the full art renditions from the now discontinued Magic Player Rewards program. There's just something really satisfying about the visual of this massive smoking crater where a battlefield once was. Other than that, Elshnorn Grand Cenobite is a strong pick as a pseudo board wipe, and Final Judgment and Merciless Eviction are both visually impressive while being able to handle most Voltron commanders. Zur the Enchanter and Angus Mackenzie, easily. Not only is Zur very frustrating to try and race against, but more often than not, the person piloting the deck will be sitting there with the biggest taunting smirk and repeatedly saying, "What? You're not having fun? I'm having so much fun." It's similar with Angus Mackenzie. While it's usually billed as a pillow fort, everyone plays nice deck, there's always going to be that one person who, no matter what, will always fog and lock down the game so that no one gets to play Magic. Going by what I usually end up drafting, it tends to be either Selesnya, Gruul, or sometimes Azorius. I know that pretty much translates to anything but black, but what I would say I find the most enjoyment in playing and have the easiest time grasping is absolutely green. Red and, to a lesser extent, black. While drafting, I've tended to limit red to only burn spells and nothing else, while black I've never really been able to completely wrap my head around how it works, unless it's paired alongside green. That said, you'll rarely find me playing a commander list with black that isn't primarily a reanimator shell, and even with a red capable commander, my list will be practically devoid of red spells, because I've realized that it's just an unfairly underpowered color compared to the others. Spirits, Samurai, and Ninja. Really, I just want us to go back to Kamigawa and receive even a one-off set that really does its themes justice. I like that we're getting little drops of Kamigawa in supplemental products such as o-kagachi Vengeful Kami and Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow, and Spirits do get a nice little boost whenever we've been in Innistrad, but enough with the gothic horror. We need more yokai and deities. Samurai, I know we would need to be completely revamped because Bushido is just a slightly better Rampage, and I'm not entirely sure, but I feel that we've developed Rampage 3.0 since Champions of Kamigawa. Maybe the Return to Ravnica could focus around the culture modernizing in the same way that real world Japan had. there definitely is a lot that they can still do covering the events following the Kami War. Anyways, that's going to do it for my EDH Tag Challenge entry. Again, a huge shout out to BT Game Night over at the EDH Commander Challenge for calling me out to participate in this. If you want to check out their videos, there will be a link down below. Now, for my callouts, it only makes sense to call out Sky Knight over at TS Powerline, as he's been a big help in making sure we've had footage for the channel. As for the second, why not shoot for the moon? As unlikely as it'll be that he'd have time with everything else he's got going on with the Command Zone and game nights, I would be ecstatic to see Josh Lee Kwai throw together something like this. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to like or subscribe. Links to our social media platforms and all the mentioned creators' channels will be in the description below, and we hope to see you on the next one.